kindergarten, we're going to finish our booklet today. So I want you to find that test booklet again that we were working on yesterday. And we're going to go all the way to page number 11, 1-1, page number 11. And we're going to start with sight words. We're going to have 3 pages of sight words. I'm going to tell you the sight word and you circle it. Please stay with me so you don't circle the wrong word in the wrong row. So we're going to start in the square row. So in the square row, please circle the word with. With. Circle row. In the circle row, please circle the word for. For. Triangle row. In the triangle row, please circle the word where. Where. Heart row. In the heart row, please circle the word me. Me. In the diamond row, please circle the word green. Green. Let's turn to page number 12. Same thing, we're circling our sight words. Go to the square row. In the square row, circle the word to. To. Circle row. In the circle row, circle the word one. One. Triangle row. In the triangle row, please circle the word said. Said. Heart row. In the heart row, please circle the word little. Little. And in the diamond row, please circle the word that. That. And let's turn to page 13, our last sight word page. Star row. Please circle the word like. Like. Square row. Please circle the word she. She. Oval row. In the oval row, please circle the word have. Have. Rectangle row. In the rectangle row, please circle the word what. What. And in the diamond row, please circle the word from. From. Great job. Let's turn to page 14. Now, I'm going to read you a story, and then I'm going to ask you questions about the story. Our story is about a queen and her horse. Her horse's name is Claire. Please listen carefully to my story, and then I'm going to ask you some questions about the story. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a pretty horse named Claire. Claire belonged to the queen of a large kingdom. Claire loved living in the big field filled with flowers. The queen came to visit Claire every day. She always gave Claire plenty of food. Claire loved being in the field, and she loved the queen. But she always felt a little sad. Claire felt sad because she was lonely when the queen went home. The queen knew Claire was sad. She wanted to make Claire happy. The queen brought Claire to a barn that was closer to the castle. That way Claire could see the queen more. All day long, Claire looked out the window of the barn. She watched the queen all day. But Claire was still sad. She liked seeing the queen, but she didn't like being stuck inside all day. The queen saw that Claire was still not happy. She decided to try something new to make Claire happy. The queen brought Claire back to the field. Claire thought it was good to be outside again. She ran in the field and played in the flowers. Later that day, the queen came back. She had a surprise for Claire. It was another horse. The new horse's name was Belle. Claire and Belle became best friends. They played together every day, and Claire was never sad or lonely again. So now, think about that story, and I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to circle the picture to answer. We're going to start in the square row. In the square row, how did Claire feel at the beginning of the story? Was she happy, sad, or angry? How did Claire feel at the beginning of the story? Please circle the picture now. The circle row. Where did Claire live at the beginning of the story? Where did Claire live at the beginning of the story? Did she live in the field, in the barn, or in the zoo? Where did Claire live at the beginning of the story? Please circle the picture now. Triangle row. What did the queen try to do first to make Claire happy? What did she do first to try and make Claire happy? Did she brush her? Did she take her to the barn close to the castle? Did she give her an apple? What did the queen do to make Claire happy first? Circle the picture now. Heart row. Heart row. What did Claire do all day long when she was in the barn? Did she look out the window at the queen? Did she sleep? Did she run with other horses? What did she do all day long when she was in the barn? And the rectangle row. What made Claire so happy? What made Claire so happy at the end of the story? Did she get carrots, a necklace of flowers, or a new horse? What made Claire happy at the end of the story? Circle it now. Great job, kindergarten. Now, I have one more story for you. So we're going to turn over to page 15. And I'm going to tell you a story about a little girl named Sarah and a trip her family was taking. Please listen carefully to my story and then we'll answer some more questions. Sarah woke up feeling happy. Today, her family was going to the zoo. Sarah was so excited to see the animals. She thought the monkeys, lions, and zebras were fun to watch. But Ellie, the big gray elephant, was Sarah's favorite. Sarah had a special reason to visit Ellie today. Sarah had a new toy elephant. It was a baby elephant, and Sarah wanted to show her new toy elephant to the real elephant. After breakfast, Sarah and her parents got in the car and drove to the zoo. When they arrived at the zoo, Sarah led her parents right to the elephant area. It was a big open space behind a tall fence. Sarah looked and looked, but she didn't see Ellie. She felt so sad she began to cry. Then her mother pointed to a sign. The sign said that Ellie the elephant was inside the elephant house. This seemed strange to Sarah. It was a warm and sunny day. She wondered, why would Ellie be inside? Sarah and her parents walked into the animal house and found a wonderful surprise. Ellie was not alone. Ellie was now a mother. She was standing right next to her baby elephant. Ellie's elephant looked just like Sarah's toy. Sarah held up her baby toy to Ellie the elephant to show her. Sarah thought it was the best visit to the zoo ever. So now, thinking about that story, let's look at page 15, and I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to circle the picture to answer my question. Let's start at the square. In this row, what happened first in the story? What happened first in the story? Did the family get in the car? Did Sarah wake up? Were they at the zoo? What happened first in the story? Please circle the picture now. The circle row. How did Sarah's family get to the zoo? Did they walk to the zoo? Did they take the bus to the zoo? Did they drive the car to the zoo? How did Sarah's family get to the zoo? Circle the picture now. Triangle row. What was Sarah's favorite animal at the zoo? Elephant, monkey, or zebra? What was Sarah's favorite animal at the zoo? Please circle it now. Heart row. How did Sarah feel when she saw the empty elephant area? Did she feel mad, happy, or sad? How did Sarah feel when she saw the empty elephant area? Please circle the picture now. Rectangle row. What did Sarah see in the elephant house? Was it empty? Was it just Ellie? Or was it Ellie and her new baby elephant? What did Sarah see in the elephant house? Circle the picture now. Nice job. Let's turn to the very last page on the back, page 16. Page 16 is our writing page. So I'm going to tell you something I'd like you to write about. What I'd like you to write about is your favorite things to eat. Yum, we all like to eat. So what I want you to do is draw you and then picture of the things you like to eat, and then I want you to write about it. I'd like you to write a real nice sentence, and it can be more than one. So think about what you like to eat and make it into a whole sentence. So maybe you want to say, I like to eat brownies for dessert, or I love to eat apples for a snack. My favorite thing to eat at breakfast is pancakes. So whatever it is, I want you to make it into a sentence and try your best to write it all by yourself down here. Write your sentence, leaving spaces between the words, and make sure you draw me a nice picture to match your sentence. So now I want you to take your time. Remember, write with your pencil, then you can use your crayons to color in the picture. Take your time. I want you to write about your favorite thing to eat. Great job, kindergarten.